we're recording that now. Yep, recording's in progress. We're all right to go. So no, Joss, to answer your question, if you're a passive investor, realistically, you're not going to go through the ranks, end of story. Okay. Has anybody else got something that they would like to know? Just put their little hand up, just poke your hand up. And if I can't see you, just put it in the chats and I'll open it up in the chat and I will get you off unmute.
Dee, can I ask you something? Can you do a general overview of the business? Because I've got some new people here.
All right.
And for them to
I'll do that in just one
question.
moment, Monica, because that might take a little bit of time. What I might do, I will hold that thought, sweetheart. I definitely will give you a very brief overview. There's no problems. I'm just going to put you on mute, jump over to Anne, who's waving her little hand up as well. So just hang on, I'm going to put you on hold and I'll come back to Anne. Just a moment, sweetie. Hang on, Anne. Yep, can you hear me, Anne?
Yes.
No worries, love. What's your question?
We were brought here by Monica and we don't know anything about this. And as Monica just said, we wanted an overview of what this is.
Absolutely. And I will definitely give you an overview because you're probably looking at us going, oh, my hat, these people are all full of something and I don't even know what something is.
Correct.
So no wonder you're all looking very puzzled in the corner there. So, and no problems. I will definitely give you an overview. Just give me a few moments just to answer some of the direct questions of perhaps people that have already have contracts. And then we'll come back and we'll do a very brief overview for all of you new people, okay? And also remember, this is the first time that we've ever had a 30-minute Q&A just for new people. So we're still monkeying around with the format. If I cock it up, I apologise in front and I'll come back and I'll answer any questions so that you don't think I've lost the plot a little bit. But we're all just sort of feeling our way with the first lot of these questions. So I will give you an overview. Just give me a few moments. All right, love?
Thank you.
Anyone else there that's sitting there that would like to hold a question? Carolyn, hang on. I'll come back to you, my darling. Yes, love?
Okay, I was just, I've been trying to understand the 30% Academy pack.
Yep.
I understand the 30% Academy pack is divided into two halves.
Yes, correct.
One half is the uni level bonus.
No, that's actually your referral amount. It's not, it doesn't involve
cash,
it's
cash
part of the
effects.
uni level, but it's the 15% is for the referral code or the referral amount, yes.
Referral amount, is that called the quick start?
Fast start, that's your fast start. Right?
That's the fast start. 15% is a fast start.
Correct.
Then you've got this other 15%, which is your uni level matrix, is that correct?
Yes, but it also opens up the academy at the back. So remember in your back office, you've got an academy. Again, if you go up to the top of your menu in your back office, it's got an academy. Every time you purchase a contract of any description, it opens up more and more levels of the academy. You can actually go in there and educate yourself and you can actually look at modules and give yourself a very good overview of what on earth is going on in the business. It is a training package. I'm just saying that in a very loose amount, but yes, it definitely still funds your uni level without a doubt, but it also opens up a training academy for you.
Okay.
So if you so desire, and God forbid if any of you have got the time and patience, it's not for me. I haven't got the time nor the patience. You can actually go in and educate yourself, train yourself, and if you wish to do trades on your own, you are more than welcome to do that.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
So I've got no time for that. And look, in all fairness, the amount of work that I've got on outside of this is ridiculous. So it's not my cup of tea. In saying that, I have actually listened to them all because I'm still very interested in trying to be up to date with what I'm doing and not appear like a numpty when I'm out there, you know, talking to others about it. So that's your other 15%. That's your uni level and it opens up your academy.
That's fantastic because I wondered where that was.
It's up on the top of the menu.
Because in my head, because in my head it says Academy product. You're purchasing that Academy product there, and then with the uni level and the matrix. And I understand the uni level starts at 10% for the first 4 levels or something. Yep. So there's a percentage there. Is that still gone into the Academy product, or does that still go back into cash effects?
The assumption is that it is. It is coming in from there. But can I just go back to a little bit to the Academy Pack? It's about to change in a big way. What they're trying, and you would have all seen this, and it's going to change for the better, but it is going to turn into an education pack. So for these guys, and it doesn't matter if it's these guys or other people involved, they need to have something that they need to sell. Now, so that is their education and academy pack, and that means that they're then legally able to stay on this format of network marketing and what we're doing as business building and direct sales. Right? They have to have a product, and that product is the academy pack, and that helps them get to where they need to go. And that academy pack pays for your education and also in your uni level.
Okay. With the fact that I need 10% out of that 15%, no, I'm getting myself confused. I'll leave it at that.
I think you're overthinking it.
Yes, I'm overthinking it. I am. I'm overthinking it. I'll just leave it at that.
The first thing is you're overthinking it. The second thing, all I can say to most people is that they do overthink this, and then they get themselves terribly confused with figures, and it all goes very pear-shaped very quickly. So if you're looking at it as a business structure, you need to reach out, Carolyn, to probably Terry and have a chat to her about the business structure, and look at that. If that's something that you and Monica are going to do, you need to probably delve into that on your own personal circumstances.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Dee.
All right, sweetie. I'm just going to mute you again. Anyone else that would like to put their hand up? Now, remember, I can't see some of you. You haven't got your screens on, so I don't know if you're there or not. If no one else puts their hands up or puts anything in the chat line, I'm going to give a very, okay, Jan's, oh, sorry, hey, let me do that. It says Jan's one, love, so I'm assuming you have a real name.
Jan, hi.
Jan, how are you, sweetie?
Good.
Lovely to meet you, and how can I help you?
Oh, just a quick, I'm not sure if it's for this forum, but I set up a family structure just over a week ago now.
Yep.
Under the guise of Brian, suggesting rather than doing, you know, the 4 pack with the 1 under 1 under 1 under 1, to set it up as 1 and then 3 off of me. Yeah, so I did that. My question is, with the upgrade, because obviously with the kickback I've got enough to upgrade one of the packs. My first pack's got a 2,000 in it. My last pack's got a 2,000. Should I upgrade that one, or should I upgrade my first pack? Okay.
What you need to do from a business structure, first of all, let's just take the family pack out of it. Who is your person that got you to join up?
Zoe.
Okay, I'm not sure who Zoe is, and that's fine. But what has Zoe educated you yet to go into your back office and look at the wheel that is at the bottom?
Yeah. I know it's on 95% at the moment.
What you would do is use your common sense, check the wheel on all of your contracts, and whoever's most furthest along in advance, you're probably going to put it on.
Probably should use that one. Okay, cool.
And that's in a very simple formula.
Yeah, I sort of thought that. I thought I should probably upgrade the first one again, because that's obviously where the other ones have just literally started trading this week. The other one is on 95% or whatever. I know it gets to 200%. So I should probably upgrade that one again, but I wasn't sure whether I should. Looking at the structure that Mark had set up that time, it looked like you should be upgrading the last ones first. You know, in his little graph thing he did.
Can I add? What we will do is we will actually do another Zoom call in total relation to the family pack, because there's going to be some changes at corporate headquarters that we need to get the information on and make sure that it's correctly given to all of you.
Yeah, cool.
So hold that thought right at the moment on the structure that you've got. The structure's fine. All I'm saying to you is that you would personally upgrade the one that has the highest percentage if you had the money there to do it.
Yeah, okay. And my other question was, I've got 2 people that are keen to join in and come on board. I'm not sure whether I should be putting them through my main one, or whether I should be tagging them off one of my other structures.
All right, again, that's a family question. Can I suggest that you do? I can answer it, but it's probably a little bit more advanced.
That's okay. That's cool. That's all right. I wasn't sure. I just thought
Zoe for that. I could quite easily answer it for you, but I suggest just going back to Zoe and having a chat to her.
I'll have a chat with not Zoe, because Zoe's fairly new in it too. I'll speak to Kirsty.
Okay, definitely go to Kirsty. If you're in Kirsty's team, I can add, Kirsty's here tonight on it. Just remembered also, just have a bit of consideration for her. She's just about
Yeah.
to get on a plane and go to the UK. So
I heard, yeah.
definitely Kirsty can answer it. If she is on the plane and says, just ask Dee, PM me, I will go through it and I'll make a call to you and I will discuss it for you to help
Cool.
Kirsty out, just because she's going to be on the plane.
Yeah,
But if
absolutely.
not, Kirsty, you're here, I can see you're on the call. Most definitely reach out to Kirsty. She's got the,
Yep.
the
I
mouse
wasn't
to
sure
do
if she
that.
was on or not tonight. So
Yep, she's
yeah.
on the screen. I can see her. I'm just
Okay.
going to talk. Is that all you've got, Jan?
Yeah, I'll mute myself.
No problems. Thanks, sweetie. Now I've got World Business Builders, and I apologise. I have no idea what else to call you except that you've got your little hand up. So how can I help you? If you want to unmute yourself.
I don't know how my hand, it's Emma here. I don't know how I raised my hand, but no, I don't have any questions. I'm pretty good.
No problems, love. I'll mute you again.
Okay, thank you.
That's okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Anyone else that would like to speak to me at all? If not, I'm just going to give a very basic overview of the business. Okay, we all good to go if I just carry on? All right. So just Anne, welcome on the fact that you have absolutely no idea why you've been invited, and here you are. So pretty much what this is, it's an investment platform that gives you the opportunity to earn, within reason, very good income and returns off what they call a Forex contract. So we trade in the Forex market. It is quite easily set up. So when I say that, you have what we call a crypto wallet. You purchase a Forex contract, and that is traded on the Forex market, which is approximately a $53 trillion a day trade around the world. It only trades for 5 days of the week, 24/7. So basically it doesn't trade on the weekends, and that varies a little bit with time zones, around the world. So pretty much what happens is it gives you a much better return than what we are expecting at the banks, and which we are all getting at this point in time. Banks and superannuation funds have been using this format for many, many years. In general, it hasn't been overly available to us commoners, if you want to call it that. In other words, you can actually start trading on the Forex trading platform with very minimal outlay. The other part of this, and it's the most exciting part, it is automated. So people like me and you that have lives to live, we don't actually have to sit there in the middle of the night or through the day watching the charts. This is all automated. The other pretty good thing about this is that all of us here in Australia, and I'm just speaking on Australian time zone here, we all get an email on Sunday morning that we all wake up to, and it tells us how much we've earned on our trading pool. So the trading pool is split into 3 sections. 70% is what you trade in the trading pool around the world in the Forex market. 30% is put away. You split that in 2. 15% will go to whoever bought you into the business. So let's just take, for example, Monica bought you in. You purchased a $1,000 pack. Monica, for her trouble, will get $150. $150 of that will also go to the Training Academy, which does fund it if you're a business person and you want to get involved in it. The other benefit of this is that I would say 80% to 90% of our people are passive investors. So in other words, they will just look at it each week, and they should be trained to look at it each week. And then as their profits come through, they continue to upgrade their contracts. And the maximum contract that you can have in this business is 100K. After that, you have to keep only purchasing 100K contracts, but you can start with as little as $300 US, which is approximately between 400 and 450 Australian, fluffing around a bit with the currencies and all the rest of it, but somewhere around that vicinity. And can I add, that can change in seconds too. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. It's a way of earning passive income with a very small outlay. And if you continue to reinvest your profits, you will be on a 100K contract in approximately 5.5 years. If that's all you did nothing else but reinvested your profits. So do you have any quick questions from that? Because it's a little bit more complicated than that. Well, I shouldn't say it's a little bit more complicated. There is more to it, Anne, than what I'm saying, but in a nutshell, that is what it is.
I just have a question.
Yes,
You
of
might
course.
say, just a question. So if you're a passive investor, so
Yes.
your profits keep on building,
Yes.
but how do you draw them out, or on a regular basis, say to give a monthly income, say, or?
Okay, so what you can do is that when it is over $100 US, you can withdraw that every week if you wish to. So what you would do then is you would take it out on a weekly basis, simply like a wage, and it will take a period of time. So just let me make you really conscious of this. It takes a period of time to come over into what they call a crypto wallet, and then you can transfer that to your Australian bank account. And I have done it. I can legitimately tell you the money is available in US dollars, goes into my crypto wallet, I convert that, and then hey ho, I put it into my Australian bank account, and you just withdraw it like a normal amount of money.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and it definitely is doable, and you can do it on a week. So my personal goal, this is nothing to do with anyone else in this forum, but my personal goal is to have my husband on $100,000 contract by the end of the year. And I can quite easily bring out $1,200 to $1,500 US weekly, because that's what I choose to bring out. The rest of it I'm going to leave in there, but we will take that out at the start of next year. And that's my personal thing that we're doing, and we're simply reinvesting the profits and things that we're doing. We have topped up our own account, so I'm just letting you know, but that's by personal choice. Whereas a lot of the people that I work with, they don't put their own money in, they just continue to reinvest the profits. Okay, so I'm just getting there a bit quicker than 5.5 years, because I'm an impatient person and I've got no time to waste. I've got a lot of living to do. So that's it. Lindley, have you got a question, love, or are you just happy? Oh, she's just happy. Is there any other questions that you guys have got that I could perhaps answer for you?
Okay, still another question.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, so obviously you have to build it up to a certain amount before you can start withdrawing.
Yep.
So what would be the ceiling of that before you can start
You
withdrawing?
can start withdrawing money at $100 US. Once there is $100 US in your balance at the back office, you can withdraw that. It's only a little amount, I understand that, but some people will get that money out because they desperately need it, whatever their situation is. But the minimum amount you can withdraw is $100 US, and that only takes a couple of weeks to get to there.
Yeah. So you said the initial investment is as low as what, 300 US?
300 US, moving upwards. Obviously, at $300, you're not going to get a huge amount each week. So let's not get excited. We're not buying the next sheep station in Australia with it. But sometimes what happens is that people will purchase the smaller amount and they will get a feel for it, and they get an understanding of what this business is. And once they get an understanding of the investment that it is, and they learn to manage that, that's when the penny drops, and they will then put bigger amounts in. I have got people with me that have got considerable sums of money in this, and they are very happy.
Yeah. So you say it's all the whole system is automated. So do they use Forex throughout the world, different countries, or
yes, they do. They trade before. There's four Forex markets that are around the world, and they trade at different times. So for us here in Australia, we actually don't see the trades till roughly Tuesday morning, because we're like 24 hours in front of them. So look, don't quote me on this. I don't want to be quoted on this, but I think the first market that kicks off is New York, and then I think it's London, then I think it's Japan, and then I think there's another one somewhere. So don't quote me on it. There's four of them, but I don't know which time ways they go around. So don't hold me that, because it's automated. I don't really care.
So where can we get more information on this? Is it on? Can we pick it up on the net, or?
Yeah. So what sort of information would you like, and then we can arrange to you to
basically how the whole system works.
Yep, sure. So there is so what I would suggest that you do is that you spend a little time either booking it in with Terry. Now, just understand Terry is away at the moment. She's just had major surgery, so she's a little bit unwell. But if you get stuck and you would like to have a personal meeting with myself, because I'm just too seeing for her at the moment, and normally I would either say Kirsty would do it too, but poor old Kirsty's just traveling, getting ready to travel to the UK. If you want to book a little bit of time in with me, please feel free to get in touch with Monica and get my details, and I'll spend some time in the back office with you on a one-on-one. I can discuss it a bit more personally then as well, and guide you a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay. If not, I'm sure that Monica can give you a hand, but probably you'd be best to spend a bit of time with us discussing the circumstances, so we can work out what the strategy is that you need.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Hey, Dennis. Thank you.
How are you?
Dennis- Hi, Dennis, you're mumbling. Did you have a question, my friend?
Well, I was just wondering if the people asked the question of what they can withdraw and that sort of stuff, if you could actually show them the back office and just how that works. Is that
Yep, I
feasible?
can show you. Does anyone want to see my back office? Well,
I
it's
was
actually
going to ask the same question, Dennis. That's why I had my hand up. Yeah, I
Right,
think
so what I'll do, I'm just going to reduce you all down a little bit, pardon that. I'm just going to open up my back office and we're just going to put you in there and I'm just going to give you a very basic overview of my husband's account. Now, the reason I'm showing your husband's rather than mine is my husband is totally passive in this business. He doesn't actually genuinely know how to even open the account. So he's like super passive. And he's upstairs at the moment and probably can hear me, but he is really passive in this. He doesn't even know. He just gets an email on a Sunday and all of a sudden he's found this money and he gets quite, excited as much as my husband gets excited. So Dennis, no problems, hun. Let's just reduce this down. I'm just going to open up the office. I just have to go through my security link. So bear with me, everybody, will you? I'm just going to reduce you down for a little moment and then I'll share the screen. Actually, what I'll do, hang on. What I'm going to do is just share the screen so that you can all see me actually getting into my bank account, or not my bank account, my Cash FX. So just hang on.
You can share your bank account if you like.
Good luck, Dennis. All right, so just bear with me, guys. I'll just open this up. And I just have to get my Authy. One of the good things about this that I do really like is the amount of security that's involved in it, which makes us all feel quite comfortable. So we'll just open this up. Now, can everyone see my back office now?
No, we're still looking at you, Dave.
hang on a
No,
tick.
back off.
Let me just open this up, bear with me. All right, hang on 5 seconds. There you go. You've got it. Can you see it now?
Yep.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so I'm just, and this might be really good for Anne and her husband as well, because this is legitimately the back office. When you get an account, one of the things that I would recommend for any of you to do is to hop into the resources and take a look at the frequently asked questions. A lot of the questions that we're talking about tonight are all in here. You click on any of these questions and you will answer 90% of all the queries that anybody or yourself might have. So there's actually a whole plethora of information in there. Another thing that's really cool in this one is that you can actually look at this web TV, and these are the live trades that are happening around the world right at the moment. Now, I don't know about you guys, I find this as boring as anything. So you'll just see here on the left-hand side, these little things here will start to flicker over a period of time, and these are the charts that they follow all around the world. And there is hundreds and hundreds of computers that do this. So you just saw it flicker then on the screen. These are the trades that go around and they can be paired. So you've got Great British Pound with the Aussie dollar. So it's a different chart. You could look at this one, be a different chart again. And when you open this on the weekend, right, so what happens there is you can see that that market isn't open. So we're obviously in different time frames. So I'm just showing you that just to show that it is live trading. So one of the markets will be shut because it's the night time, or they're in the weekend, or whatever the situation is. So there's quite a bit in this. But in all fairness, you don't have to worry too much about this. I mean, this bores me to tears. It's much more interesting for other people than me, and I'm not that person that watches that. But I'm just going to go back to my husband's initial contract so you can see what he is trading. Now, I only upgraded him only a couple of days ago. I was probably just under a week ago. So my husband is trading $20,000 contract. You can see that he's traded to 57%. So I keep an eye on my little wheel here. And then up here, we go to finance and I can look at the trading pool. And we can actually see here. So remember, out of the $20,000, 70% is being traded. So it's very transparent. $14,000 is sitting there being traded. That's what we've earned over the last couple of days of trading. So you can see what we've already earned there, which is 0.92 and 1.008%. So that's on my $14,000. So you let me know if you can find any bank that'll pay you that on a daily basis. And then what we can do is go to my husband's balance. And you can see he has $2,355.33. I technically can take out of that $2,350 right at this moment, US. Okay. So last week, Daz earned $33.50. The week before, because he wasn't trading 14,000 the week before, he got 543.90, 527.10. I'm not going to go into this tonight, but he's got other money in there that he doesn't even know about, bless his socks. 536.55. Come down here, and I am going to take you over to this. I'm just going to move you guys over a little bit. I want to show you this because I want to legitimately say to you, Darren, remember, only started at Christmas time. And he started, that was his first trade, was $13.86. And then we had 3 weeks over that Christmas period where we got absolutely, or 4 weeks, we got very little. Can you see that period here? That's the Christmas period when the markets are shut and there's very minimal trading around the world. The banks pull out, you know, all that sort of stuff goes on. So you really have to budget in your monies that you're not going to trade for 52 weeks of the year. So I always say to people, budget for 45 to 48 weeks a year, and then you're conservative. And I think, you know, most of us are probably in the age group where we like to be a little bit conservative. So Daz is just slowly growing. So he's got 208, 207, 269. You can see it growing. And then eventually he starts to jump up a little bit now because his wife's got him organised, and you'll see all of these. These are just bits and pieces, but this is his trading. So he's gone from 287. I've upgraded him to 361.90. Then he slowly worked through, and then you will start to see where I've taken money out. So this is in my account. My account looks different to this because remember, I work it as a business. So mine looks very different to my husband's, but we've taken money out. Oh, I don't know why I want to open an email. Taken more money out. I've taken more money out for Darren. So each time I take that out, I am upgrading his contract to the next level. So it's quite self-explanatory in the back office, and it is quite simple to use. And another part of it that is worth having a look at is, I'll just have a look at. Now this I like, all right? So Cash FX has popped up, and it's been around now for a couple of years, and it is what they call a legacy company. So you have the ability to leave your asset as part of your will, which, you know, we all need to be aware of. So you can actually go into your profile, and you'll see here, Darren has left that to me. Mine, the way we've got it structured is a business structure, so ours is slightly different. My daughter's involved in a few other things, but you can actually put your details in there, and you can leave this as a legacy company, or sorry, as a beneficiary for, sorry, an asset for your beneficiaries to have as well. So you've got the opportunity there to be able to do that. And I think that's pretty cool that you can leave this to your children, or leave it to a family member or a loved one that you want to do. I think that's quite exciting. So, and this is the Academy. I'm just going to open this up and show you all what you're actually getting as well. Lindley, I saw you've raised your hand. Just bear with me a little moment, hun. So in here, you can actually see the courses. I'll pop up in a minute, just let it populate. My internet's not always great where I live. There they go. So see, as each time Darren has bought contract, he keeps opening up education as well. So that is just in your back office. Lindley, I'm just going to unmute you at the moment, hun, and you can ask a question. Just let me unmute you, Lisa. I hope I can unmute you. Let's have a crack. Yep, Lindley, have you got a...
So just for the new people, what did he start on in order to increase?
Sorry, how do you mean what can they start on?
No, did your husband start on the 300 pack?
No, I put 1,000 into his.
Oh, okay.
Fairness. No, I put 1,000 into him. I started with 300. Darren started with $1,000.
Okay.
Yeah, but once I worked out what was going on, and I did some sums, I certainly change that all around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No worries, love. All right, so I'm just going to jump out of this, the sharing of the screen. I'm just going to stop the share, and I'm just going to open anyone else up. Is there anyone there else that would like to ask any questions at all, guys? Are you all okay?
Dee, can you show your back office as well, because that's a different system?
Well, it is, but I think for beginners, it's probably a little bit confusing, Monica, because I run mine as a business. I'm very happy to share it with you when we had our business builders in here, but we haven't got a lot of people here that are business builders, and I think it would just confuse the issue. Whereas what we're trying to do tonight is just help the newcomers understand what they have the ability to get into and what is going to be able to happen for them. But more than happy to show it to you in a business building one, no problems at all.
Okay.
Anyone else, guys? All right, so I'm just going to stop the recording. I'm just going to pause that and stop that.